Hi guys, good morning, long time no see. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. I'm gonna go ahead and wait a little bit and then I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna talk about our new kudos for the month of April that I'm really excited about, that I can actually partake in this deal because I use it every day and it's an awesome deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and send out a few invites and then we will get started. I feel like I'm yelling. I might be yelling. That's okay. I'm gonna share this video to my VIP group and then let's see. I'm a little rusty because it has been so it's been I feel like almost 2 weeks now. My mom has been here visiting and so I have been a little distracted with, well, I don't want to say distracted because it's not a bad thing, but I've been hanging out with her and we've been having a really good time. So yeah, let's see. I am really excited about this kudos this month, you guys. It is just, I'm always happy because I always brag about our kit on here and how I wish that I could just repurchase the kit because it's such an amazing deal, but now I'm really excited because I can actually take part in this one especially. So alright, okay, go ahead and kind of click off that because it distracts me whenever I'm doing this. So I did discover a couple fun products over the weekend, or over the long, I guess, break that I've taken from filming live videos, but I wanted to show you guys a quick look using our palette 4 and using our palette 3 because I wanted to put in a little glitter with a rose color from the palette 3. Let me go ahead and do this. I've already primed my lids and I've already done my uplift serum. Try to get rid of some of these tired wrinkles. Now I have noticed that the under eye circles have been such a struggle lately. It's kind of really bugging me. Let me get some coffee in me. So our kudos for this month are all about our full coverage foundation and cover up and everything. So it's going to come, and it is called the Flawless 4. If you visit the website, it's going to be under the shop link, and then it's going to be under the kudos link. It's going to come with this, the Glorious Touch Primer. It's what I use every day. It's really good for getting the fine lines underneath your eyes, and this coverage, let me tell you, is amazing. It's when I put it on someone, they said that it felt almost like satin. It's crazy. So it's going to come with a full size one of these. It's going to come with your shade of the liquid foundation. If you need help color matching, please let me know, and I have a test that you can do that with. You're also going to get the Skin Perfecting Concealer with that, and this lasts forever. I've had this for so long, and it also comes with the foundation brush, which I don't have, but I do plan on getting my hands on. So you're going to get all 4 of those for $99 if you want to throw in so pretty much you're getting the foundation for free, which is pretty cool. So if you throw in a lip gloss or an eyeliner pencil, you'll get free shipping. So yeah, I always throw in stuff just so I can get free shipping because I hate paying for shipping. So alright, so I'm going to start with the palette 3 and I'm going to do this rose color right here. And I did get some really cool brushes over the break too, these Eco Tools. I love them because this one has two-sided. I actually watched a YouTube video from one of my good friends, Jessica Lar, and shout out to Jess. She's amazing and she is a makeup artist, and she was talking about these 2 brushes that she got at the drugstore, so I had to go check them out. And I love it because it has what it does on each side. And so you get 4 brushes, and I think it was $7, I think, $6.99 for all 4 of them, and they are a cruelty-free brand, so I always love that. So I'm going to take the color, the rose shade, and it is a matte, and just work it into the crease up here. I'm going to go up a little high with it as well. So, funny story. You guys know that I'm the crazy rat lady, right? So, for some reason, like the newest ones that we have now, the little white ones, they have gotten bigger, and I think that our oldest one has started to get threatened from them because he's actually started becoming like, I don't even want to say aggressive, because I don't really think there's an aggressive bone in his body because he's such a little sweetheart. This is my first time using these brushes, by the way. I love the turnout from them. Nice. Okay. So he has decided to start picking fights with the other two, and I guess asserting dominance, which is funny to think about because they're like, I don't know, 1.5 pounds and they still want to like assert dominance over each other, which is just hilarious to think about. But so I've had to, yesterday my mom and I went to like Goodwill, and I was able to find like a little rat condo to keep Klaus in, so he's like not gonna like keep picking on the other two. And last night he decided that he wanted to sleep outside of the cage, so when it came time for me to go to bed and I'm kind of wrangling up my rats because they pretty much run loose whenever I'm in the house, and so I'm putting them up, and he decides that he is sleeping in the couch, in the back of the couch, and he did not leave there until probably like 20 minutes ago, and now he's in his little condo, and he is not a happy camper because it's not his cage, and he's just being a little brat. So yeah, that was how my night went. I honestly, like, I don't know what the heck their deal is. I've even tried like looking up the behavior of how they're acting, and it just doesn't, it makes sense to me, but I don't know, because he's known them ever since they were little babies. So hopefully it'll pass, because I would really like to keep them in the same cage together. They've been in the same cage together ever since we've had them. So we will see. I also tried this, as I was scrolling through Facebook, I found this random, like, it's like a cleanse or something, and it's like you mix together apple cider vinegar and orange juice, and I threw in a little lemon juice because I cannot stand the smell, the flavor of apple cider. And so I threw that all in, and you're supposed to drink it, and it's supposed to like cleanse your system, and I feel like the combination of the two made my throat really scratchy. So I'm taking this color from our palette 4, and this is the copper shade, and it's the color Secretive, and I'm just going to pat it on my lid underneath the rose color. So my mom should actually be getting to New York any minute now, I think. Let me check the time. Yeah, 7:30. So that's like 3 hours. So about 10:30. So she should be there any minute. Well, brat, I'm jealous. I want to go. But since we're moving to Michigan, we'll be a lot closer to New York. So we'll definitely be able to visit more. So I am really, really, really excited about that. We've definitely like left one side of the country and moved completely across twice. But it's all about the adventure, and I'm totally okay with that. I really don't care where I live. I grew up a military brat, so it doesn't really matter. Let me see. I want this to be heavier, so I think I'm going to use this side of this brush. It's like the smudge portion, but I'm not going to smudge anything. I'm just going to see if it'll pick up a little bit more. Alrighty. So then I'm going to take this flat little blended brush right here, and I'm going to go into this color Tender. And just kind of correct it up here, highlight the brow. Which reminds me, I need to make a trip to my brow lady. Very technical term right there. All right. So what I want to do is just take a little bit of the cheeky color right here, which is a really dramatic purple sparkle, but I don't want to use too much. I just kind of want to define a little bit of my eyes, so I'm going to take this one right here. It's our dual-sided angle brush. And just work it just a little bit. And I say a little bit and I do a lot. Okay, Mia. Good job. Good job. I really love this brush too, because like wherever you put the shadow, like it just stays. Like it's just a line, so I'm going to have to obviously go in and blend this. But I like that. Not a lot of brushes do that because they usually kick back a lot of the eyeshadow. So, all right. So I'm going to go back in with the flat brush right here and just blend that in. Okay, and I'm going to go back in with the same color and just put it down to my lash a little. I'm actually really excited my mom's going to New York because a lot of my family watches my videos, so, and she hasn't really gotten to catch any. So I'm excited that she will get to do that now. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do some liquid liner today because I'm feeling fancy. If I can find it, and I feel even more fancy. I love this coffee mug. My friend Jess got it for me. I think it's so cute. It looks like a little antique. Alrighty. My tape's coming up. You're not helping any. You know what? I'm just gonna have to freehand it because I don't trust that tape. Uh-oh. Sorry, my husband just texted me and it broke my phone. I'm like, uh-oh, what are you doing? He is off camping at the moment, so I'm jealous because I'd really rather be fishing right now. Seriously. I wonder if the sun is going to come out today. It's so pretty, like the cherry blossoms have come out. And it's so pretty out the window. Because we have like a tree like right off our balcony. Alright, hun. Stop texting me. Hello, Jenna. How are you doing? Alright, this wing is kind of doing its own thing over here. I swear you never really know like how much work goes into winged liner until you're watching someone do it live. I just can't catch a break. Alright, we're gonna have to improvise. See if I can try to get this to do what I want it to do. Don't know, I'm probably gonna have to go back in and fix it. Thank you. I learned it on YouTube. I mean, I'm not really too like worried about like the liner being like even per se, just like one's not going down and one's not going like really up. So I'm probably gonna have to mess with that just a little bit, but I'll move on so I'm not boring y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara here. If you guys haven't ever tried this, it is a two-step mascara and pretty much a life changer for me, especially because I'm a little dramatic and because I just love this mascara. And I've actually been doing it differently than I normally do it. I've just been applying the transplanting gel and the fibers to the top lash, but just the bottom part that I'm applying it to right now. Usually I would do it on the bottom and top, but it's actually made a difference just doing it on the bottom. So then we're going to take our fibers right here. Make sure you roll them on the back of your hand because the fibers can fall off the brush and then they're going to end up in your eye and it's just not going to feel good. And I'm just going to do 2 coats of this today, but honestly if you do like 3 or 4 it looks like insanity. But I'm going to work, so nothing too crazy today. Always make sure you coat the fibers with the transplanting gel. And then I'll go over with another coat or another layer of the fibers. It is so hard to put on mascara without doing the face. Goodness. I try so hard and I fail miserably every time. Okay, so just with 2 coats versus one with no coats. That's why I love this stuff. So then I'll go on my other eye. Check the time, make sure I'm doing alright. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to do one of these videos where I actually just do like my makeup in real time and let you guys see how fast I can actually do it when I'm not talking through the whole thing. Alright, finish off with my second coat. I could really go for a Starbucks right now. That sounds amazing. Maybe if I get ready in time, I can stop and get one before work. That would be awesome. I'm like fantasizing about Starbucks. I'm ridiculous. Alrighty, so there you have it, 2 coats on both, and I'm going to get started using the Flawless 4. I love that we call it the Flawless 4 because it really is. So the collection kudos that we're selling this month is the Flawless 4. And like I said at the beginning, but for anyone tuning in, I'll just, you know, kind of repeat my spiel a little bit. So this is the Glorious Primer. You don't use very much of it. Honestly, that's how much I use every day. I just put it underneath my eyes and on my nose because I have large pores in my nose and I have fine lines underneath my eyes. I have on my beauty serum underneath my eyes and on my forehead, so it kind of helps to make the primer go a lot further. And also it helps with like the wrinkles underneath my eyes too, because I am starting to get some serious wrinkles. The reality of getting older, it's so much fun. Okay. So I actually found this at the drugstore this past weekend, and I had seen it, but I had never tried it, and it was like Wet n Wild, so it was really cheap, so I was like, why not? So it's like a correcting palette, and it has all these different colors that you would never think about putting like on your face at all, but it's supposed to like neutralize like flaws, I guess, I don't know, and each color, and it gives you like an explanation on the back, each color is supposed to like neutralize like a certain blemish. So since I'm breaking out under here, the green is supposed to be really good for underneath your eyes, so it actually applies green, but it does blend out, thankfully. I was worried the first time I put it on. I was like, great, I'm gonna look like a turtle. Kind of blend that out a little bit. It does look funny. Look at that. Freaks me out. Okay, moving on. Okay, and I'll go ahead and put this over my blemishes too. This is really good for redness too, is what it says. And then it also comes with like a highlight, but I think that that would probably be way too light for me. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and kind of blend that in just a little bit, so I'm not looking too crazy. And I honestly, I think this was like $3.99 or something at Walgreens, so I had seen like the more expensive ones at Sephora, and I know that you can't always like compare the same brands, but I mean, I'd rather try a cheaper version of something first to see like if it actually does anything before I actually like spend, you know, good money for it. So the Touch liquid foundation, this is also included in this month's kudos. I usually do just like a little circle of dots like around my brush. Alrighty. So then I'm going to use our Skin Perfecting Concealer. This is also included in the kudos for this month. And I don't use very much. That's all I use. That's why it lasts so long, because you don't need a lot. And just tap it underneath, just because I need a little bit of extra help underneath my eyes. For some reason, I could not get to sleep last night, so. Okay, so now I'm going to take our Mineral Touch Pressed Powder right here. I recently ordered this and tried it for the first time, and I fell in love because it actually made a difference, which a lot of powders usually don't on me. So I am in the color Taffeta, so I'm just taking a brush, under the eyes, And I like this too because even this combination like it doesn't look like I have like a ton of makeup on my face, and it doesn't feel like it either. And then you can honestly just like tap it on and it's fine. So there we go. Love this. Alrighty, so then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced, love this. This is the Chocolate Soleil, I think. Yeah, it's the Chocolate Soleil, and this is the bronzer that I use. I've already hit pan on it, so I'm probably going to have to get some more soon. I swore up and down that I was going to wait until I ran out of this bronzer before I started actually buying our bronzer, because I've had my eye on it for a while, but I've been trying to use up my other stuff first. And yes, I know this is severely unblended up here. I think I'm just desperate for sunshine. I'm like, give me some more bronzer. And then a little bit on the nose. Alright, and then I'm going to take my fluffy brush right here, another Eco Tools product. I love this, and just blend in my forehead so I'm not looking crazy. Okay, so I'm going to draw in my brows. I'm going to do this using our palette 1 right here. I love this because this is actually included in our presenter's kit, which is an epic deal as it is. But I love it because you can do it, use it as a highlight. You can also use it to do your brows and shadow and everything. I always use this color right here, Forthright, to draw in my brows. And the fun thing about it is that even though it is eyeshadow technically, like, it doesn't come off throughout the day. So when I put this on, it stays. And it clings to the brow hair pretty well, I will say. There is like an Americano with my name on it at Starbucks. I'm going to get it. Can't believe there was a day I ever used to not draw in my brows. Like, I was missing out. Okay, and then I'll take this little brush right here just to kind of lighten it up a little bit, because I kind of went a little crazy dark, but that's alright. This brush always kind of tones it down just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do black liner under my eyes today. This is our Precision Liner, and it is in the color Perfect. And to be honest, I don't know where my pencil sharpener is, but there's a little bit left, so I think we can squeeze it out. I wouldn't say that I'm like amazing at it. Honestly, I'm still learning. I watch a lot of videos. I watch probably more videos than I should. I do love how this smudges though. Alright. So I'm going to put just regular mascara. I have to find my other mascara. On my bottom lashes. And my hair is falling in my face, so it's probably going to get my mascara. That's great. Once again, I apologize, guys. I am really... I am off my game this morning. It's been a while. I'm definitely not going to go this long again without doing a video though. And just in case you guys are wondering, this is the Perversion, interesting name, the Perversion mascara from Urban Decay. I really like this. Like, if I'm just kind of throwing it on just to go out, I'll definitely use this one to just throw it on. But even when I do use another mascara, I always notice the difference that it's not my fiber mascara, and I feel like my lashes forever look short now. Alrighty, hon, have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, this is in the color Seductive right here. This is just a tester. This is not the full size that is available on our website. But I do love the way this looks on darker skin tones. Or not darker, but deeper. And I found that I go way too crazy with my blush, but that's okay. I like a blushy face. To each their own, girl. To each their own. Okay. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. palette right here. I'm still waiting to get my illuminator from my collection that I ordered a little while ago. Everyone went ham over it and it's sold out. So I'm still waiting to get my one. But I love this. This is their illuminating palette and it's just beautiful. So if you're just starting out with highlighters and you don't know like what color you want or what kind you want to invest in, I would definitely recommend trying out the e.l.f. ones because they're definitely reasonable for the price, and it's good product and they're cruelty free. So I'll just apply that on top of my blush right there and kind of underneath my eyes, the side of my nose. I just want to sparkle. I'm just going to cover my whole face in this, honestly. It's what I feel like some mornings. I'm like, maybe I'll look more awake if I just cover everything. That's okay. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go with a, just the basic, what's the word I'm looking for, a nude shade today. This is the NYX Liquid Suede. I like this a lot because it gives like a really like basic color, but the only thing that I don't like about it is that it obviously comes off like if you eat or something. So this is definitely a product that you can't just put on and leave it at home. You're definitely going to want to take it with you. All right, so there you have it. There's everything. I used palettes 3 and 4 on my eyes today. I'll go ahead and post a picture so you guys can get close up. Whew, okay. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and if you guys have any questions as far as the products that are included in this month's kudos, which honestly, if you're looking for like a new foundation to try or anything, I would definitely try or get like your hands on this deal just because it includes like all of our full coverage foundation products. So definitely check that out. And if you guys have any questions as far as color matching, please send me a message or comment on this video and let me know. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Mwah.